Hey folks, this is Kosala, also known as Marv. Just little mini blog going on here because it's a Sunday afternoon. I've got my amaretti biscuits, I've got my coffee. What the hell else is there to do? I've been doing some planning about the channel and the future, and I wanted to get some feedback from you guys. So this is a feedback sort of video. Feel free to comment below and whatnot else. So there are a couple of topics to cover. First of all, there is the issue of advertising. Now lately, before I took my little bit of a break there, and now some of my videos are starting to hit the several thousand views level, and I got some invites from the YouTube partner program to join some videos into the partner program to roll advertising. I did some experimenting with it, but I wasn't wild with the results. First of all, the I don't really need the money. I've got a pretty good job and it pays pretty well, so I don't really want to turn this into a commercial thing. And I can't stand advertising. Right, I really can't stand advertising, and the advertising on YouTube is driving me crazy anyway. So I've actually temporarily, certainly for now, decided to turn down the partner program stuff. Yeah, and it probably would be good for the channel, but at the end of the day, it's the advertising. I would like my stuff to be advertising free for you guys, so I think I just no to the advertising. That's my view on that anyway. Feel free to comment and let me know what you think. But I think it should kind of be. I mean, I started this channel just because I thought it was a very enjoyable thing to do, and the initial crowd that came on and the people that continue to come are the ones that are looking for slightly fringe content that is not the stuff that you normally get out of the trending mainstream gaming content. I think it's important to keep it sort of fixated on that, and to be a channel that contains stuff that I enjoy doing and you enjoy watching. So in order to keep it sort of ad free, the important thing is that because that'll probably stunt the growth of the company by not being involved in a partner program or in a commercial sort of endeavor, I will be pretty much depending on the level of the content to drive the readership, and also the popularity to go from word of mouth. So it's important that you guys that are watching the channel and enjoying the channel are spreading the good word about it, really. Whether it's by commenting, and the liking and commenting, by the way, is like massively useful. So if you like a video that's out there, hit the like button, make comments, reply to stuff, get a discussion going. That actually makes a huge difference on the searches on YouTube. And also share it around. There's a share button there at the bottom of every video that you can link to your Twitters or Facebooks or email to friends and whatnot else. So share it around the gaming community. Bring your gaming buddies over onto the channel, and so we can have this community building over time, the way that we want to do it. Which then brings us to the content. The content. Now, we started out with StarCraft content being the main thing. I think we need to continue doing that because, frankly, I think it's hilariously good fun to commentate StarCraft stuff, and there is nobody else really putting a focus on the amateur games and on the complete noob stuff. Which, let's face it, is just good fun to watch, because I mean, and this is no slight to the pro gamers. I mean, I've done quite a few pro casts just for the hell of it, and those pro gamers are, when you look at them, they're so ridiculously good. I'm never gonna be that good. If I sat and practiced StarCraft for a million years, I would get nowhere close to it. So props to them, great work. But the noob shit is absolutely crack up, laugh out loud funny, and we do need to continue doing that. So I shall continue posting the StarCraft videos as normal, but I'm interested in knowing what other stuff you guys like to see. So I did a couple of entries of these weekly catch-up things where I did like weekly commentaries on how the gaming industry at large was going on. Didn't get a lot of feedback on that. Not sure whether you guys liked it or not. There are a couple of these videos around. You can use the links below to browse around to see which ones I meant, and then just let me know what you think is, if you think that's interesting, whether I should be continuing with it. Certainly, I think the first look videos where I'm doing like one or two videos on a particular game, like I did with Batman Arkham Asylum and Forsaken World and stuff like that, those are fun to do because it's basically I investigate new games all the time. I might as well record them and put them out there for everyone else to see. So I think I'll continue down that line. And then slightly more in-depth coverage. Now, this is the bit that I really need to hear some views on. I was thinking while I was doing like the playthroughs of what is it called, Dungeon Siege, playing through a game for like multiple videos, showing the progression, showing the gaming experience, and getting into the game at a slightly more in-depth level. I was a little skeptical when I started out, but actually those videos are seeing quite a nice amount of actual view count, and it seems to be quite popular. And I actually rather enjoy doing it, which is cool. Right, so the Diablo stuff, which is the more in-depth commentaries, the Dungeon Siege stuff, which is the playthrough commentaries, and beta coverage. I think I'm sort of going to start heading into that direction, mostly because it's good from an interest perspective. It is where my gaming interests lie, and it will also be fun to just document it in video form and get it out there for you guys. So let me know what you think about that as well, and make like sort of concrete suggestions. I'd love to hear about specific games that you would like to play. I've only got one teeny tiny request: no Minecraft. I am not going anywhere near that game. I've heard about it. I've looked at it. I'm not touching it. Minecraft is not for me. I can't deal with the blocky graphics, the Lego thing. Yeah, no, no, it's just not going to happen. That's just the way it is. Well, yes, other than that, it's I would like to hear some really concrete suggestions. What kind of games are you guys interested in? Tell me what genres you guys are interested in. First-person shooters, strategy games, top-down old-school games, MMOs, sci-fi versus fantasy. What do you want to see? I noticed there's a complete lack of coverage of adventure games, which I assume is pretty much because it's hard to cover adventure games. I actually can't think spontaneously about how I would do it either. But is that interesting? Make a note, comment, tell me what you want, and we shall see if we can head together down that line. So there's also been some slight improvements or professionalizing, if you will, of the channel. I'm going to keep that to a limit because I kind of like this personal approach and the fact that it's a little amateurish and a little homegrown. But you'll have noticed the rebranding to Marv TV, which we're now going to run with a little bit. I'm not totally sure that the intro sequence is too long. I think it might be a little long. I'll have to do some thinking about that. I might modify it over time. But feel free to comment a lot on what you guys think of the viewing experience. Has it improved? Has it decreased? Are the intros too long? Is there too much flashy video shit going on and too little content? I want to hear about all of those things. So get verbose. Use the comment button. Right? Yes, I command you. I'm using the Jedi mind trick. Comment, I say. Right, yeah, and then we'll see how it goes. Until next time, folks. Thanks for listening, and this is Marv TV out on a Sunday afternoon with coffee. Rock on.